B. Calvin Cat Baker is being held without bond until pretrial hearing. Current charges include conspiracy to commit murder, attempted murder, I just got some goosebumps, so I know what you're trying to do.
Is it working? That was pretty intense for someone who hardly spoke to me last night.
Well, I had a pretty intense decision to make.
What's the verdict? Are you going to become co-owner of the Journal or not?
Haven't decided.
Oh. Is there anything I can do to sway you?
Maybe.
You're right. Oh, poor Mrs. Stone. She tries so hard, but she's got such a horrendous taste in art.
Well, my conscience is absolutely clear. She likes ugly paintings. I sold her one of the ugliest. Ed Tide.
Oh, yes, it's a match made in heaven. You really are very good at this.
Thank you, India. I always do the best job I can, no matter who I work for. Oh, another customer. Maybe I can make 2 sales.
No, I'll take care of this one. Why don't you start the end of the month totals for January?
Whatever you like.
Thank you. May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to buy something that makes a lasting impression.
You must be Mr. Delia.
Yes.
Well, you'll be happy to know that I've secured the impressionist painting you've wanted. It's due in sometime tomorrow afternoon.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
I came as soon as I got off duty from the Hella Rescue Service.
Thank you for the flowers. They're so lovely.
Oh, you're welcome.
Would you like some coffee or anything?
Yeah, I could use a cup. Oh, you're looking better.
I feel better now that Tad's behind bars.
I bet. Well, maybe he'll lead the police to whoever's causing trouble for the Lewises.
I hope so. Can't believe I almost lost my daddy and my brother over some jerk with a grudge.
Yeah, it's all right now. The worst is over.
I just can't imagine what I'd do if anything had happened to either one of them, Johnny.
I don't know what I would have done if anything had happened to you.
And now, Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Bold 3 for clothes that feel as good as they look. And by Mountain Grown Folgers Coffee. Folgers, the best part of waking up.
Hey, you guys,
could I get everybody's attention, please? I'd like to introduce you to the new administrator, Tina Burkell. Thank you, Maureen. I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you, and please remember, my door will always be open.
Oh, thank you, Ms. Burkell, and welcome to Cedars.
Oh,
My name is Dr. Wallace. This is...
Excuse me, Dr. Wells. I think we'll do private introductions another time, okay? Thanks a lot, guys.
Sure.
Let's see. I don't think this should be too difficult. Is there anything else you want to see?
Well, I've heard great things about your physical therapy unit.
Oh, yes. A man named H.B. Lewis donated that once when his son Josh was recovering from an automobile accident.
One man donated the entire unit?
That's H.B. for you. Come on, I'll show it to you.
All right.
Maureen, hang on a sec.
Oh, Ed, you remember Tina Burkell?
Ah,
Yes, Miss Burkell.
Hello.
How's the tour going?
couldn't be better. Your facilities are excellent, and the people who work here are first rate. It's going to be a pleasure running things.
Well, you've got Maureen to thank for that. Cedars has never been run more efficiently.
Still, there's always room for improvement.
Is that so?
Oh, Tina's right. She was just telling me about an idea she had for a computer system that would link up patients with doctors in ER. I mean, the waiting time would be half as long.
Well, actually, patient assignment has always been the domain of the doctor in charge. I don't think the medical board is going to look too kindly on a computer taking the place of a physician's professional judgment.
I see. Maureen, are all the doctors here this stubborn, or is it just the chief of staff?
Hold it. I think we've got a call in here.
Yeah, are you talking at a time like this?
Johnny, I thought we agreed not to do this until we were both ready for commitment.
Yeah, we agreed to something.
I've got to go to school. You've got to open up your flight school.
That was then. This is now, I mean. You were here. I'm here. It feels right.
Johnny, maybe for you, but not for me.
What, because you want a commitment first?
Yes, I do. Johnny, I've learned from my mistakes the hard way.
What, I haven't?
Well, if Christine's any indication.
Leave her out of this. Roxy, she's got nothing to do with us.
Wrong. She has everything to do with us. Johnny, it's because of your past with Christine that you're afraid to commit to anybody.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. And until you face that, I'm afraid there's not much hope for us.
Great. Just what I've always wanted, a relationship with no pressure.
That is Christine's department, not mine. I'm a one-man woman, Johnny, and if you can't deal with that, then I'm sure Christine's available.
Damn it, Roxy, that's a cheap shot and you know it.
I will not compete with her, Johnny.
I'm not asking you to compete with her.
Yes, you are. You want the same kind of commitment from me that you can get from her with no strings attached. I won't live that way, and it makes me mad that you expect me to.
I don't expect a thing from you.
You did just a minute ago.
Excuse me. I thought there for a minute we wanted the same thing.
Not like this, Johnny. Never like this.
Can we drop it now?
Let's. Did you help me study?
Fine. What subject?
Psychology. Maybe you'll learn something.
Well,
Maybe one more.
are you sure this is helping you make a decision?
I'm on the brink.
Oh, are we kidding? We can't make a decision with a kiss. I mean, it's just too much involved.
Fletcher, you are making this much more complicated than it has to be. I offered you co-ownership of the journal because I love you, and I know that you'll do a terrific job. Just say that you'll take it.
I can't because men just don't act on impulse like women. I mean, they think things through. Men weigh the pros and the cons.
Don't give me that sexist rap. You're stalling.
I'm not stalling. It's just that I can't get a grip on everything around here. This is me, and I am not the kind of guy who is used to being given anything bigger than a typewriter there, and you come along out of the blue, out of right field, and you just want to, boom, just give me half of everything I see here and can... This is too much.
You're turning it down.
No, I didn't say that. Truth is, I'm inclined to say yes.
Really? Oh, yay!
Yeah, but look, I am not going to be pressured into making a decision.
I know, and I am guilty of that.
Look, you beautiful thing, you have to finally understand why I love you. It is not because of your family, not because of their name, not because of how much money they have, what they can give me, what you can do for me. I love you because of you.
Don't you think I know that? Fletcher. Kyle used me as his entree into old money and respectability. I know that you don't give a damn about either one of those. That's why I feel so comfortable about offering you half the journal.
All right. Let's just say that I do say yes.
Yes?
Well, don't you know what's going to happen? People are going to start to talk.
Let them.
That doesn't bother you?
If you're suggesting that I drop all of this because of a little bit of gossip, forget it. We need to think of ourselves first for a change.
Do you know that you can be so very convincing when you think like a man? Really. Really, I am going to just need some more time to make the decision.
I love you.
I love you. Okay, here. Current charges include, yeah, right, okay, I said that. Left off. Assaults. Kidnapping, various weapons charges.
I'm telling you,
And-
Reed has got it made.
Yeah? How so?
Well, I heard from this guy down in legal that Miss Stoddard is planning on giving Reed half the paper just like that.
Come on. Nobody gives anybody half a newspaper for nothing. Miss Stoddard must be getting something out of the deal.
Yeah, and we all know what.
Hey, name me one guy on staff who wouldn't change places with Reed in a second.
I knew this was going to happen.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Deary. Now, all you have to do is sit back, relax, and I'll call you tomorrow afternoon when your matinee arrives.
I can't believe I'm about to own a painting by a master impressionist. How do you do it, really?
Trade secret. I'll be in touch.
All right.
I'm very sorry to interrupt you, Edie, but I need to... Oh, I see your customer's already gone.
Yes.
Did he buy something?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Well, that's great. 2 sales in one morning. What did he buy?
Excuse me?
Well, just tell me which piece he bought, and I can write the sale up for you.
Oh, well, that won't be necessary.
It's my job, India.
Yes, but this type of sale is handled differently.
Oh?
You see, I pre-sold the gentleman a Titian etching from a private estate auction that hasn't been held yet.
A Titian?
It's quite a coup, isn't it? So I will do whatever paperwork is necessary later.
You know, I've never been to an estate auction. I'd love to go with you.
Well, that would be lovely, but I have no idea when the auction will be held.
That's easy. Just give me the name of the estate. I'll keep my eye open for when the auction is. We could both preview the pieces together. I'd learn a lot from you.
Well, that won't be necessary because I've already previewed all the pieces up for sale, and the Titian was the only thing of value. But since I know that you are so interested, I will be sure to take you to the next auction I go to.
Well, I can't wait.
Then it's settled.
I'm not trying to be stubborn. I'm really not. I just feel that I should warn you that if you're planning on trying to make wholesale changes here in the way that our doctors treat the patients, you should expect to meet a little resistance from the medical board and from me. I think the system that we have already in place here works pretty well.
I believe Tina was simply saying that there are other ways to do things, some of them as good, if not better.
Don't you think it's a little premature to be even talking about making changes when you haven't even finished your first day of work?
It was just a suggestion.
You seem so matter-of-fact. I thought that you'd already made up your mind.
Ed.
I want to avoid you having a fight with the medical board. There has been too much displacement because of computers already. Now, the staff will never agree to changes like this.
Not agreeing to change is one thing. Not agreeing to even try change is something else altogether. Now, if your staff is half as close-minded as you are, Dr. Bauer, I'm afraid I'm wasting my time here. Maureen might do better in finding someone else to replace her.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Now, you're both missing the point here. All I'm trying to...
Paging Dr. Bauer.
All right, this discussion will have to wait. This shouldn't take long. I'll be right back.
Okay, look, would you wait here for a minute? I will be right back.
Miss Burkell, I thought I recognized you.
Oh, Mr. Spaulding, we meet again.
Yes, indeed we do. I couldn't help but overhear the tail end of that conversation. Now you've been able to witness firsthand why Cedars is so entrenched in the past.
Every man is entitled to his opinion.
As is every woman.
Well, I'm glad someone around here feels that way.
Miss Burkell, Tina, I'd like it very much if you'd join me for lunch at the Blue Orchid. I'd be interested in hearing more about your plans for Cedars.
Thank you, but Maureen asked me to wait here for her.
Oh, Maureen knows that the Foundation plays an important role in providing funds for special projects here at the hospital. I'm sure she'll understand.
In that case, I'd love to have lunch with you.
Wonderful.
You just got off on the wrong foot, that's all.
I don't like your attitude.
And yours is better, I suppose.
Look, I'm responsible for the other doctors on staff, you know. I can't condone making wholesale changes in their work habits, and that's all there is to it.
I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to give Tina a little slack. I mean, she's enthusiastic, that's all.
So where is the woman?
I don't know. Did you see, excuse me, where Miss Burkell went? Oh, that's just great.
Come on, hon. Give her a little slack.
Ooh, that's not funny. It's all your fault.
All right, look, I propose a truce.
Because you're losing.
No, come on. Let's go to the Blue Orchid for lunch.
Ooh, I like that. A nice, quiet lunch away from people.
Guiding Light is presented by Bounce, for clothes you can't wait to jump into. And by Tide. On tough dirt, Tide won't quit till your clothes are clean.
Oh, I can't believe how far behind I've gotten. Johnny, despite everything, I really do appreciate you helping me study.
What are friends for? I shouldn't lose my cool. It's just that every now and then you sound like my parents. They always analyzed everything they did. They finally stopped living life altogether. And I vowed I'd never grow up to be like that.
Is that why you don't think things through?
Could be. Where were we?
A quiz at the end of the chapter.
Right.
Quiz me.
First question. Define approach conflict.
Lord. Approach conflict is when one person is faced with two equally good choices and can't decide which one to take.
You're not letting this rest, are you?
the book. If you want to make something out of it, then be my guest.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, look, Johnny, if you're having a problem about commitment, it's not my...
Damn it, will you stop harping on that?
And will you stop avoiding it?
I said I'd help you study. Let's study.
Please, carry on.
You know, whoever wrote this book is really dumb. You know, they got definitions of problems up the wazoo, but they don't have any solutions.
No, Johnny, the solutions are obvious. Your glands just don't want to take it.
There's nothing wrong with doing what feels right when it feels right. Why stop doing everything by analyzing it? You could be dead tomorrow.
And you could wake up in the morning and wonder why you didn't think first.
You know what your problem is? You think too much.
And you don't think enough.
Well, since you're such a whiz at psychology, I'm sure you'll ace the test. You don't need me here. For anything.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Oh,
Excuse me, I'm very
no,
sorry.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. I wasn't paying attention. India.
I could take my lunch a little later if you like.
No, now's the perfect time. It'll give Maeve and I a chance to talk.
I don't believe we've met.
Oh, Maeve, this is Christine Valère, my new assistant. Christine, this is Maeve Stoddard, my very dear friend.
Nice to meet
It's
you.
very nice to meet you, too.
We don't want to keep you.
Right. You have fun.
We will.
Thank you. She's a little different than Tracy. Business must be terrific.
And you came here to talk about my art business.
India, why are men so aggravating?
If I knew the answer to that, I could have retired to the south of France years ago. What's Fletcher done?
Oh, he's letting his male pride stand in the way of perfect common sense. I've tried everything. I've tried reason. I've tried arguing. I've tried seduction. Nothing's working.
Sometimes that is par for the course.
It's just so frustrating. Why can't they be more like us?
Because if they were, they'd realize we've been superior all along, and the shock would kill them.
So what do I do?
Sit back and enjoy the show. I can think of few things more interesting to watch than a good exhibition of male pride.
You wouldn't be so blithe if you were in my shoes.
I've been in your shoes many times, remember? Men like to feel that they're in control of everything. Once a woman challenges that, their male pride cuts in, like it or not.
With Fletcher, 1 minute he was absolutely fine. The next minute, boom, he's out the door.
And you love him.
I do. I love him so much. I'm not about to give up on him, male pride notwithstanding. Listen, thank you for talking to me. It's just the boost I needed before my final round with Mr. Reed.
Direct confrontation could backfire.
Impossible. There is not an argument he can throw at me that I'm not ready for. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Did Alan happen to tell you, Miss Brickell, that the Blue Orchid has very close ties with Cedars Hospital?
No, he didn't.
Oh, yes. Yes, I used to be the administrator at Cedars.
Well, Alan, why didn't you tell me?
It must have slipped my mind.
Well, now that you know, please feel free to come by to discuss any problems you might be having. I'll be glad to share the wisdom of my experience.
Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you. Everything looks so good.
Well, Tina, I don't think there's any rush to order. I'd like to get to know you a little better.
You saw my resume.
Yes, indeed. And I was very impressed. But if we're going to be working closely together, which I hope will be the case, I'd like to know a little more about you as a person.
You might want to brace yourself with a cup of coffee first. My life hasn't been that eventful.
I promise to be fascinated.
There's really not that much to tell. I enjoy my work, my friends, my pets. I'm close to my family when I see them.
Although I get along much better with my mother over the telephone than I do in person. Mind you, she means well, but she drives me crazy.
And of course, she's desperate for you to get married.
No, my divorce pretty much shut her up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's all right. Actually, my ex-husband and I are very good friends. In fact, I still support him. He's in medical school.
Well, that's commendable. I'm impressed.
Good. Then you talk to my mother. She thinks I'm crazy. But I promised to help him out, and I'm not about to go back on my word.
You follow your conscience.
But I know what's right. I do it. I have no patience with hypocrites, office politics, and infighting.
You know, it's amazing how much we think alike. Make it a point to keep hands off the internal workings of Cedars. Far more interested in what's best for the hospital as a whole.
Then I'm sure we'll get along quite well.
Today's lunch is any indication. I know we will.
Ed, Maureen, it's good to see you. Now, tell me, son, is this a coincidence or was this planned?
What are you talking about?
Oh, this was a coincidence, right? Your successor, Maureen, is having lunch here, too.
Where?
Right over there, with Alan. Follow me. This table's this way.
Looked like you committed a major blunder when you hired Ms. Burkell. She seems to be in Alan's pocket already.
And who do we have to thank for that?
Thank you, Tip.
Now, hold it. Wait a minute. You are telling me that it's my fault that Ms. Burkell is having lunch with Alan.
You did provoke her.
Excuse me, but we provoked each other. Oh, well, you're quite right. Alan will undoubtedly try to take advantage of the situation.
I don't think so. Tina's not going to let herself be snowed by Alan.
You hope.
I know. I hired her.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetheart, would you order for me?
Okay. Why?
Well, Fletcher just arrived, and I want to give him the press release on Tina.
Well, why bother? I'm sure the Mirror will give it full coverage.
Bet you lunch they don't.
You're on. Don't do that. Money, I hope.
No, it's the press release on the new hospital administrator. Would you run it for me?
Well, I'll ask Maeve's permission. It's her paper, not mine.
Speaking of Maeve, where is the lovely lady?
Well, why? Don't you think I can afford a meal in here without her helping me?
Ooh, Fletcher, something's bugging you.
I'm sorry. I just have something on my mind.
Want to talk about it? Hey, it's me. It's Maureen. We go back a long way. Were you holding out on me?
It's a hypothetical situation.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering, what if this guy falls in love with this doll who just happens to be rich?
And after this wondering, did you make a decision?
Yeah, I decided that Jack moves in with Jill. Everything's copacetic until people start to talk.
About what?
Well, about how he moves in with her just because of the money she has and the good it could do for him, and how she tries to give him half of the money just to make him feel better, and how he gets mad and how she gets upset, and how I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Oh, Fletcher, I know this is a hypothetical situation, but somehow it seems to have a little similarity to your situation with Maeve.
It does. Didn't notice?
Well, if this ever does happen to you, it would be my suggestion that you ignore talk. I mean, Fletcher, it doesn't make any difference what you and Maeve do together privately.
No, it looks bad.
Well, not from Maeve's point of view. I mean, she's giving you part of what she has because she loves you. Now, tell me, wouldn't you do the same thing if the situation were reversed?
Maureen, do you know what your problem is?
No, what?
You think like a woman.
I think your plans for Cedars sound marvelous. I particularly like the idea of assigning patients to doctors by computer.
Thank you.
Well, you don't need to thank me. As a matter of fact, I'll speak to my son Philip and see if we can establish a fund which would allow you to finance certain special projects without having to get approval from Cedars' hierarchy.
You'd be willing to do that for me?
I see no need why you should have to subject yourself to reactionary thinking among the senior staff and among Cedars' board. You don't need them, Tina. Not when you have me on your side.
Thank you, Mr. Spaulding, but I'll pass. I don't know what your game is, but I'm not about to be used as a pawn against Dr. Bauer. True, we disagree on one point. But he's the chief of staff, and I will work with him to the best of my ability.
I'm afraid you've misunderstood.
No, I haven't. I am my own person, and I will not be used to destroy what is obviously a first-rate hospital run by an excellent staff, Dr. Bauer included.
I think you've made your points, Miss Burkell.
Good. Then let's enjoy our lunch, shall we?
Who am I kidding? Cold shower's not going to solve my problem. Anything I can do to help? Who are you? Well, you have got a problem if you don't recognize me. I'm the part of you that makes sense of it all.
Well, what are you doing out here? I need you in here to help me figure out what to do.
Well, that's where I've been. But I got tired of being ignored, so I thought I'd pay you a visit. Well, you picked a good time to come. My life's a mess. Why is your life a mess?
Because I should be happy. I'm not.
What makes you think you have the right to be happy? Because I'm healthy. I've got good friends, money coming in, and two incredibly beautiful women who seem to like me in spite of myself. And these two incredibly beautiful women. Do you want them? Yes. Both of them. Yes. But something's holding you back. What? If I go with one, I'll lose the other. I don't want that. Well, you've been with Christine. You know how much trouble she is. Why go back for more? You were there. You know why. And that's all you care about. No. I care about Roxy, too. Do you love her? Do you love her? Look, I don't know, all right? Well, do you love Christine? I thought I loved her once, but I thought I loved Roxy, too. I don't know. That's my problem. I don't know anymore. Because you can't focus. Something's distracting you. What? The flights for Lamar. I can't think past them. Why? Because they're risky. I could die. Well, then, no commitments with Christine would seem the perfect solution. But what if I live? Good question. What if you live? Then Roxy would seem the best choice in the long run. You're right. Well, tell me what to do. I can't. All the information isn't in. You'll have to decide with the facts you have. But I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody does. That's why we make mistakes. Look, this isn't fair. Correction. Reason is absolutely fair. It's the human feelings that put the wrench into the works. Thus your need for a cold shower. Look, would you go away? As you wish. But you can't say I didn't try. After all that, I still don't know what to do.
Why, Mr. Spaulding, fancy meeting you here.
Well, Miss Valaire, this is a surprise, needless to say.
Do you have a minute?
Now?
Now.
Of course, sit down. You seem to have forgotten our arrangement. We're not supposed to be seen together in public.
I know, but I thought this was worth the risk.
What if Johnny finds out?
He won't find out. You read his dossier. The Blue Orchid is not his style.
All right, what do you want?
I have some information I think you'll be very interested in.
That being?
I believe India's up to something.
Why do you say that?
Well, a certain customer came in today, and she couldn't herd me into the back room fast enough.
I see.
Of course, I didn't stay in the back room. I eavesdropped instead.
Go ahead.
I didn't hear everything, but I heard most of it. And India is definitely involved in something underhanded.
Are you sure?
I am positive. It has something to do with selling art. Now, she told me this specific customer had bought from her a Titian etching. Well, I heard him distinctly say he couldn't wait for his Manet to come in.
Well, maybe you misunderstood.
I know what I heard, Alan. India's definitely involved in something.
Well, thank you, Christine. Good work.
I always do the best job I can, no matter who I work for.
The size of the bonus you've just earned will certainly reflect that.
Then we both will be in touch.
Indeed we will.
Good day.
Good day. Things are getting out of control.
Thanks a lot for lunch.
Don't mention it. Hey, listen, you were right about Tina. I took her suggestion the wrong way, that's all.
Then you'll apologize.
Maybe later when she's not busy doing 10 other things.
Good. I was worried for a while.
You were? Really? You're kidding. I knew everything was going to work out all right.
Oh.
I had a few doubts, but they're all gone now. I mean, look, Stack really takes a shine to her.
Admit it, Doc. I made the right decision all around.
Captain Wyatt says that the arrest of Cat should be the first step in ending the violence that has plagued Lewis Oil. Now, what if the roles were reversed? What if I was trying to get Maeve half of my newspaper, and I love her, she loves me? I mean, what kind of problem could there... Nah, I mean, it's completely different. That wouldn't work.
Mr. Reed, you got a second?
Yeah.
I need your okay on this story.
Judge Pendergast, what's he up to now?
The judge just awarded half a man's fortune to his wife in a divorce settlement. The community property, you know, it's a law now.
Okay, page 6, below the fold.
Thanks.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Okay, Dory, I'll see you later. Okey-doke. You too. Right. Oh, hi, Alan.
Hi.
What's up? Oh, if it's about the art shipment, it's due in sometime tomorrow.
Why don't you say it a little louder so the whole world knows what we're up to?
What is wrong with you? We're alone.
Need I remind you that we're involved in a very dangerous enterprise?
No, you don't. What has happened to make you so anxious? I haven't done anything wrong.
Are you sure about that?
I am positive about that.
Look, be very careful, India, because it's your neck.
With your pride, Reed. I love you. I want you to share my life and my newspaper.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up.
You are?
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of thinking, came to a decision, and now it is your turn.
What's there for me to decide?
About whether you're going to marry me or not.
Marry you? What does that have to do with you becoming co-owner of the Journal?
Everything. All right, look, I've asked you to marry me, and you've held off on your decision for whatever reason. And you've tried to give me half of the Journal, and I've held off making my decision for whatever reason. So now I'm offering you a compromise.
I don't get it.
I mean, it's simple. I don't know why the two of us didn't think of this before. I mean, community property has just been ratified in this state, huh? So we get married. Everything each of us owns automatically belongs to the other. Half of it anyway, so you get an instant partner, and I get an instant wife. Fair enough? Now, what do you say?
I don't know what to say.
Well, you better say yes, because this is a limited time offer.
Well, a commitment's a dirty word. Why couldn't you have just said yes for once?
Look, Christine, whatever it is, I don't have time. It's been a long morning, and I'm tired.
This will only take a minute. Please don't shut me out.
All right.
I want you to know how grateful I am for everything you're doing for me. You're agreeing to take these flights. Well, we both could be in jail if that didn't happen.
Look, Christine, I'm not being noble. I don't want to go to jail any more than you do.
But I still appreciate it. Just imagine, in a little while, we'll both be free. We'll be free. Oh, I owe you so much.
You don't owe me a thing.
Yes, I do. You've risked your life for me more than once. I just want to thank you.
That could be risky business.
When has that ever stopped us before? Hmm?
Let me guess. You want a commitment first.
This has been Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Barney. Furs by Christie Brothers.